These are very common ways you're dressing cheap and boring, but don't worry, we're gonna fix it. Now, at the end of the day, does this even matter? No, it doesn't, but you still clicked on the video, so let's see if you make any of these mistakes. Number one, you skip putting on accessories or jewelry, which this just sounds stupid, but it really can make a big difference. It can take an outfit from good to great. So let me just prove it to you. Here we have just a nice outfit. I don't know what it is about this vertical stripe top from Amazon. It is so stylish looking. I don't know if it's the coloring, but I can link it below. I keep wearing it. The thing is, it's nice. It's just a little bland. And I'm not wearing earrings. I'm not wearing a necklace. And so if I simply add jewelry, look at the immediate difference. Like, it's so much better. And I didn't even put on any like amazing jewelry. I put on some gold hoops and a very simple necklace, but it really takes it to the next level. It looks more expensive. It looks more put together. Now, speaking of accessories, a good watch is also a nice addition to any outfit. Now, I don't really wear watches. I do like them, but my husband loves watches. And I think especially for men, adding a good watch can really enhance any outfit. But there's always exceptions. If you are still wearing an Apple Watch, a Fitbit, really any fitness watch at all, it's bringing the whole thing down. It's ruining it all. If you're wearing them with everyday normal outfits, it's so distracting. It's so out of place. I'm sorry. A lot of you don't care. But if you are trying to be more stylish, then that's not helping anything. I would save the fitness watches for the gym, or if you're wearing a very athletic outfit, then that's great. That totally goes together. But I do think that's why those Aura rings are so much more popular now, because you can wear them and it's not so distracting. Like, it kind of goes with everything. Another way you're dressing cheap and boring is wearing those neutral knit sweaters that we all have in our closet, okay? We all have the beige sweater, we all have the gray sweaters. Look at this beige sweater. Like, I really like this. I've actually recommended to you guys, and there's different ways I can jazz it up. But for the most part, when people wear a beige sweater, they just put it on with a pair of jeans or a pair of pants and they call it a day. And it's so boring. And so I just want to show you the difference, that if you literally get that same sweater in a more vibrant color, it makes such a big difference. So look at this same sweater, but it's in this vibrant blue shade. When I say buy something or pick something out in a color, if it's a dark color or a light color, it can still be boring. It's the vibrant colors I'm talking about. So just kind of keep that in mind if you are in your closet or if you're out in the store and you see the different options. If there is like a vibrant option, maybe consider getting it. Now, I don't want to just completely swear off beige or neutral sweaters, okay? They can be really good. You can style them in a really good way. But here's another outfit that everyone always wears, and it's just really boring. So people will put on a pair of jeans, a white tank top, and like a beige cardigan, okay? So again, not bad, just kind of boring. So we're gonna make it a lot better. So I would say if you wanna wear an outfit like this, you have a few options. I would start with having a tank top that is a little more sleek. Like, it's gonna stay tucked in. You could wear a bodysuit, or you could wear something that's just longer and actually is smooth. And then take that same cardigan and just button it up a little bit, but then open it up a bit on the shoulders so that you can kind of see your neck, you can kind of see your shoulder skin, and it just looks so much better. It's like literally the same clothes, but looks so much more stylish. Now, another option would be if you want to have that same tank top but have a higher neckline and then button the whole cardigan up, and you could maybe tuck it in a little bit and then add a belt. And again, this just looks so much more put together than that original, very basic, boring option. I absolutely love this next one, okay? Because it's an outfit that everyone wears because they want to be comfortable, but we're gonna make some changes to it so that you're way more stylish, but you are just as comfortable, I promise. Maybe you're more comfortable. Here's the outfit. Everyone wears the hoodie and a pair of leggings with a pair of sneakers. Okay, you're going to Walmart, you're going grocery shopping, you're running errands. Like, this is what everyone wears. And we are going to change that, okay? So you're gonna wear that same hoodie, but this time you're gonna put on a pair of trousers, which when I say that out loud, you're like, what? That's not, no. Trousers can be very comfortable. They're flowy. They don't dig into you. They can be actual, just like trouser pants, or you could even just get these athletic, kind of like sweatpant trousers, which I will link these exact ones that I have. Oh my gosh, they are so soft and plush. They are phenomenal. They're stylish, but they're from Amazon and like just amazing pants. I put on a pair of sneakers and just look at the difference immediately. This is so much more up to date. You're just as comfortable. You can tuck the hoodie in a little bit. And then if you want to take it even to the next level, put your hair in a claw clip, or you can even put on a hat And again, it's just kind of those little easy tweaks that really take this outfit to the next level. And then kind of going back to my original point, if you even want to add an accessory like a pair of sunglasses, look at this. Look how much better this outfit is. Now, another outfit a lot of people wear just to be comfortable is that matching kind of like monochrome sweatpant outfit. A lot of people get them from Amazon where it's like a matching hoodie and sweatpants. A lot of times people get it in gray or beige or again, the boring colors. And there for a hot minute, this was very in style. But I think it's starting to go out of style, but even more so, it is so unflattering and frumpy. I mean, just look at this. It's so frumpy looking. It's like the definition of frumpy to me. So I think a better option would be adding some type of pattern. Camo really is, believe it or not, very in right now. So here is a similar option, but just in an interesting pattern. And to me, it does elevate it a little bit, but I do wanna call attention to the way the sweatshirt is styled. It's not bunched around my waistline. It's more smooth. It just kind of like hangs there nicely. Whereas if you go back to the hoodie style, like a lot of the hoodies come like this where they bunch and they create like a bubble around your waist, which just makes you look a lot bigger than you really are. Now, before we move on, I was looking at my YouTube analytics and I saw that 48% of people that watch my videos are actually not subscribed. So if that is you, I know commitment is hard, but I would love for you to consider actually subscribing down below. Now, regarding patterns, there is one specific pattern that I honestly think most people would agree looks pretty cheap. But I am here to argue that point. I think if you wear it in a certain way, it can look really good. So let's talk about tie-dye. When I say tie-dye, this is what you think of. Vibrant colors. And I know I already talked about vibrant colors, but when you're mixing too many vibrant colors together, it can look very cheap. And then also just the pastel tie-dye, where there's just a lot of pastels mixed together. Again, it's just to me like a cheap looking piece of clothing. But I think that if you actually find tie-dye in very deep, rich, moody colors. Again, it could be a shirt, it could be a dress. This, to me, it looks so much better. Like it's a nice, unexpected, but fun pattern you can add to your outfit. Alrighty, moving right along. Here's another outfit that a lot of people like to wear. It's just kind of their go-to, and it does involve skinny jeans. It's wearing skinny jeans with a top. People just gravitate to that. Sometimes they'll put on a pair of flats. It's extremely outdated. It's also very boring. That's the theme of this video. So we're gonna make subtle changes and make it so much better. Here is, I'm gonna keep the same top. We're gonna style it a little bit different, but we are gonna put on straight leg jeans. And you want them to be the length so that you can see your shoes. So I have this pair of gray jeans and I put on a pair of like Mary Jane flats. So we're still wearing flats. They're still black flats, but they're just a little more on trend right now. I did put on a belt and I kind of changed up this top so that it's buttoned only at the very top and it kind of comes down in like a triangle way that is very on trend. And yeah, it's just like simple. It's like these like simple little tweaks really make the outfit more stylish. You could also button the cardigan down a little bit. And so it just flares out just above the belt. So the belt kind of peeks out. I love that. Now regarding jeans though, people make the argument that skinny jeans will come back in style and so they should keep them until then. And I completely agree with that. All jean styles, they come in, they come out, and that's fine. But there are some styles that no matter what, I do think you should actually donate or just never buy in the first place. And that would be the unnaturally blue jeans. I don't even have any of these to show you, but I see them in the stores all the time. So this is kind of an example of that where it's like just a very unnaturally blue color. They look so cheap in my opinion. And then also any jeans that like don't have pockets, they really are just cheap. Like I really only see these in the cheaper stores. I think manufacturers are probably just cutting corners and like trying to save money, but they really do look cheap. Okay, this next one, I'm gonna get so much flack for. You're gonna see the bad outfit and you're gonna think it looks good. And honestly, I don't disagree. This is not bad. It's just very overdone. And I honestly think it's kind of going out, but we're not there yet. So hear me out. So it's the classic blazer and jeans, okay? It's that outfit when you wanna look casual, but you also wanna look a little dressy. It's like a little mix between the two. Here, I'm just wearing a pair of blue jeans, black blazer, and a black pair of pumps, okay? Like so classic. I don't think this is that bad, but it's definitely soared in popularity, I would say, in the last 10 years. I mean, no one used to wear this like 10 years ago. This was not a thing. Now it is. You could wear this But maybe try it in a different way where you just pick a different color blazer. Like this is monochromatic, okay? So there's no vibrant colors here, but it's still just different than what you typically see. So it's just less boring in my opinion. It's a beige sweater. I did wear gray jeans, a more beige belt to kind of match, and then a matching kind of beige bag. So yeah, lots of beige, but again, it's just a little different. Now, if you do want to make it pop, consider a brighter color or a textured blazer. Everyone always just buys black blazers, and I think you should have a black blazer in your closet, but I also think you should have some fun options too. So here is a lacy bright green. Okay, it's not bright green. It's kind of like a pastel-y green. I don't know, it's really pretty, definitely great for spring and summer, and again, just different. Another mistake I often see people making when they're actually trying to not look cheap, they're trying to look really expensive, and it fails miserably. It's when they are putting too many logos, like designer logos, in one outfit. So here's an example. I have my Versace inspired sunglasses, a Chanel bag, and then a Gucci belt. Too much. Just too much. You need to pick one designer. A lot of times people make it their handbag, or it could be the belt. The sunglasses is iffy. To me, if you just throw on a pair of sunglasses, like that's probably fine, but it's like when you have 3 different things going on, it looks very cheap. Now, if you do buy real designer bags, I feel like you don't have to worry about this, but anytime you buy a less expensive bag or maybe a designer inspired bag, you really need to pay attention to this because it can be a flop instantly. It's when the faux leather looks too shiny. That can look very, very cheap and obvious that it wasn't that expensive. So these are just some examples. And you can even see them in shoes and boots. Like if the faux leather is too shiny, it just looks really bad. So I would say if you're buying a less expensive bag, opt for it in a more matte leather. That always makes it look more expensive than it really was. Now, throughout this whole video, we've talked a lot about specific boring outfits and the different tweaks you can make, but we haven't talked about makeup. And as you guys probably know, makeup can make or break any outfit. And there's a couple makeup mistakes that makes everyone look more cheap. You could be wearing a beautiful outfit, it's gonna make the whole outfit look cheap. We're gonna start with bright matte pink lipstick. And I see this come out every spring. People are like, oh, it's spring. There's sunshine and flowers. Let's wear pink lipstick. And if it is too light and too matte, I don't care who you are. It looks incredibly cheap. Now, I'm not saying pink lipstick is bad all around. I would just say don't make it too light, and then you can always add a clear gloss over top, and that makes everything better. Another makeup mistake is just wearing too much highlighter, which I understand why people do this because there for a while, it was a very big trend. I mean, especially on YouTube, we were literally taught to do this. We were taught that it makes you look so much better. And I agree, highlighting can be okay, but it's when you're slathering on so much on your cheekbones and then especially your nose. I will never understand the nose thing. To me, it just screams Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer minus the redness, but it's like a headlight beaming in your face. So I would just like tone back the highlighter a bit. Again, it can make you look a little glowy, but if you can see visible shimmer on your face, it's just cheapening your look. Now, everything that I did recommend in this video, I will have linked down below in the description box. I'll also pin everything in the top comment, but I think you should head over to this video next where I share some really cool and stylish summer pieces from Amazon. So I'll see you over there. Bye.